be a bit shallow and pedantic.
Really? Really? That's too much? That's...
Oh! Hello there, and welcome to Breaking Character LARP. I am Roy, and today I have my guest,
Kevish.
And today we have a new show in store. What is our show?
We're calling this one Crossing Character.
Crossing Character. So what is the point of Crossing Character?
Well, we're going to be talking about just sort of smashing two opinions together and having it out, having a little point-counterpoint on different opinions in LARP.
We're going to have a nice little debate. We're going to pick a topic, have some guests, talk about some things, and figure out, you know, who's right and who's wrong.
No, I mean, there's not always, someone isn't always wrong, but there are certainly things that we can learn from this. So we're just going to talk about it.
So this is going to be a nice little round table discussion, a little square table discussion.
Square table discussion, yes.
So let's not waste any further time. Let's jump into it. The topic for today, of course, is something that I hold very near and dear to my heart. Or should I say, my face.
Good one, good point.
It's, of course, the use of glasses. You're really going to let me go with that? It's the use of glasses at a LARP. Of course, I'm a bespeckled individual. I'm a Four Eyes, and
a Spectosaurus.
Kevish has a list of some other.
There's a list. Swaggles.
The use of glasses at a LARP. Should you wear period-appropriate glasses at a LARP? Is that a necessary addition to the game, or do you find this to be shallow and pedantic? Do you think it's too much?
First of all, I think it's funny that you got me here. I'm the only one of the Breaking Character players who doesn't wear glasses. I'm pretty sure everyone else who's been on the channel literally has glasses on. And you guys all LARP, have LARPed for years with just your regular glasses. Like, you've all done it.
That's kind of the reason I wanted to bring you on, though, because you're a different point of view, a different perspective.
Yes.
Oh,
a different point of view. No, I got where you're coming with.
From a certain point of view.
I see what you're doing. Point number one. I think wearing period-appropriate glasses helps bring a little bit more realism to your game.
Yeah. I'm not gonna deny that. I mean, when you have something like this, they look great. But I also feel like, and I'm gonna bring this up early, contact lenses. Why aren't you guys just wearing contacts? Explain it to me. There's all these different cool types of contacts that are out there that you could have cat eyes, you could have vampire eyes, you could have red eyes, you could have all sorts of different things. Why don't you use those? Why don't you utilize those? You know, or just wear your regular contacts and just pretend that your character doesn't wear glasses.
My point is that I do not want to touch my eyeball. I can touch my eyeball if I really want to, but I'm choosing not to. I don't want to do that. I have so many other things at the game that I have to worry about. I gotta worry about item cards, I gotta worry about in-game money, I gotta worry about when my NPC shift is, I gotta worry about all these different things. The last thing I'm gonna worry about is something like my eyeballs, when I can just simply take these off, pull out my second pair of glasses, and pop, you put them straight on. It is one less thing I have to worry about.
Some people are okay with touching their eyeballs, and just, if you use those things, I think, conservatively, where you're only wearing them for a few hours at a time, you can use those cool eye effects to great effect. Maybe just use them on your NPC shift, but still, I would love to see more of that in games. I've seen it a little bit, but I would love to see it happen more often.
Counterpoint.
Okay.
The roleplay abilities with a pair of glasses. So again, these are a pair of glasses that I bought. These came from Zenny. We'll talk about them a little bit later.
They look great.
But putting on a pair of glasses at a LARP, you know, you get to do all kind of fun roleplay things, like push them up, or you get to get the librarian. Or sorry, the librarian. Right?
Yes.
There's so much roleplay abilities with this. You can't, and I will give you, the roleplay abilities with really cool contact lenses is appropriate. That's really cool. You can, you know, turn around at somebody and go, ha! And have, you know, different colored eyes or what have you. But there's so many roleplay abilities you can do with a pair of glasses. You're talking to a character and they say something, you know, obtuse, something that's really, really out there. And, oh, well, I don't know if I believe in such ghost stories, as you wipe your glasses off and put them back on. I feel like there's so much role play. For those who don't wear glasses, this is a opportunity. I mean, even if you have ones that don't have prescription lenses,
right.
I think this is a great opportunity to get some extra role play out of this.
Yeah,
and if you're not bringing props to a LARP for role play, then what are you doing?
But this is a really cool prop, but this is also your prescription in any pair of glasses. And that was probably my only counterpoint to this is, like, this wasn't always cheap. I know that this is cheaper now than it ever has been.
Yes.
But, 20, 15 years ago, you couldn't just get this done. You could maybe find a fake pair and wear them. And that's one thing I considered doing for a while, was just having my character, who I consider a few years older than I am, just like have to put on his reading glasses and be like, or even just hold them up as he reads the Daily Tribune. You know what I mean? And
It's so much fun.
Yes.
It's really fun.
I see where you're coming from there, and that is great. But for a lot of people who've just been wearing their glasses to LARPs all these years, that was just never an option.
So again, let's talk about some prices.
Yes.
Some prices here. These are actual prescription glasses that I got at an optometrist at a real glasses place. With my insurance, they were around $100 plus.
Sounds about normal for glasses.
Sounds normal. These that I picked up from Zenny, which is an online retailer, was under $20.
Wow.
For prescription glasses that are the exact same prescription as I'm wearing right now.
That's good.
So a second pair of glasses that I'm only going to wear 2-3 times out of a month for $20, I think that's a fair price. I agree. Not everybody has had that opportunity or has the money to spend on a pair of glasses that they're only going to wear a few times. But I feel like this is an appropriate amount of money to spend on a pair of glasses.
I would agree with that. I think I would do the exact same thing you did in that case. My only real argument...
That glasses case?
For some people, they only have that one pair of glasses, and that is fine. And they just deal with it, and maybe their eyesight is good enough without their glasses. They just take them off when they're in a big boffer LARP fighting, and that way they don't get their glasses, get smacked in the head and get their glasses thrown 20 feet away and have to sit around in a hole in the middle of the night with everyone with their flashlights out looking for Roy's glasses. Is there
Hold counterpoint. Let's take you back in time a bit to my first ever LARP event. My first LARP ever was a Boffer LARP. I went there, I forgot my boots, so I was wearing a pair of tennis shoes. I was wearing like Converses.
Oh, jeez.
It was horrible. And it was pitch dark. And they took us on our first mod down away from the well-lit tavern into the woods where there were no lights. No one had any kind of lights to show the way, because again, it's our first LARP. We didn't think to bring stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then we got attacked by, I think, like wolves or spiders or something. So me and a bunch of other newbies who've never LARPed before in our lives are in a circle. We're circling the wagons. They're all around us. And it was pretty rough. And when I came back up to the tavern, walking up, hiking my way up there, somebody goes, "Roy, what's wrong with your face?" And I had blood pouring down my nose because somebody took a boffer weapon and in the dark whacked me in the face. I didn't realize it. I had metal frames whacked into my nose and I started bleeding all over the place.
Oh my god.
So that's my first LARP. My first LARP, my first fight, my first mod was getting smacked in the face with my pair of glasses.
Wow. Okay, that story is worse than I thought.
Yeah, it was pretty horrible.
It's kind of hard to counter that.
But that is a point for bringing a pair of spare glasses.
Yeah, for spares, absolutely.
So I will bring these, I'll wear these to the game, but when the time comes for game on, I'm going to switch over to these. In a worst case scenario, I get my face smashed, or if I break my glasses, we drive 4 or 5 hours, sometimes 2 to 3 hours away to our games. I can't drive 4 hours with no glasses on the road. That is so dangerous.
Yeah.
I can barely even see the camera. I can barely even see us on the camera there. We're just blurs.
Trust me, we're still there.
We're still there, okay. Oh, no, hey, there we are. So a $20 piece of insurance.
Yeah.
That if those get smashed, it stinks, $20. But I'd rather these get smashed than this get smashed.
No, I completely agree with that. I can't counterpoint these because I really like them and they look really cool. And I even want a pair of these frames. Like, they look that cool.
If I can have a concession for you, if I could play devil's advocate and come from the opposite side, when I first got into my pirate costume, I was so excited to try these on. And my pirate idea is supposed to be a very early colonial, almost like backwoods country woodsman. So I got really excited to be in character, be in period, and I put these glasses on, and I look like a Poindexter.
It's a townie thing. You look like, because I wanted to play the townie, and that's why I wanted something like this to sort of accentuate the Ben Franklin look.
See, I hated that though. I looked like Ben Franklin. I was like, I can't do this. So I feel like, my character's kind of ruined with a pair of these. I look too educated, and I'm not saying my characters are always stupid, but
yeah,
having glasses like that is a very educated look in a period, and I'm trying not to do an educated character.
I know.
That's my only critique.
They do look very good. You can play more of a townie. I mean, I know you. At this point, you're working your character around the glasses, not the other way around.
Yes.
As it should be. But you still have a lot of leeway, especially just having period appropriate glasses. I think gives you a lot more leeway than you would have had before. So I guess it's a slice of a counterpoint that I can throw your way is you can make this work. You can certainly make this work for your character, and having them is certainly a lot better than not having them.
I believe it's now time for our
final thoughts.
Final thoughts on glasses. Kevish?
I'll just reinforce what I said before. I think these look a lot better than these whenever it comes to LARPing in the woods. It's nicer. It's really nice not having to wear glasses. I'll say that. It's a really cheesy counterpoint to make. it's nice not having to be bothered with that instance ever in my life. Although I'm getting older, so I may end up needing the bifocals at some point. In which case, I'll probably be looking into something like this. Who knows?
My final thought is I'm going to be burdened with these. And I do enjoy wearing glasses, don't get me wrong. I feel like whenever I take my glasses off, I look like a goober. I don't look the same way as I used to without glasses. So I feel like I need glasses on my person. And if I'm going to be forced to be burdened with these, I'd rather be burdened with... Maybe I shouldn't use that word choice.
I don't think it's a burden. I mean, it's people who have glasses.
Wear glasses, though.
People who have them get used to them, though.
I am used to them.
Then what are you complaining about?
I'm just... Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. This is Breaking Character, and of course, this is our new show...
Crossing Character.
Crossing Character. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you guys have a now more informed opinion when it comes to wearing glasses at a LARP.
There was a list. Spectrosaurus, Four Eyes, Stunnas, Emo Glasses, Gordon Freeman?
Gordon Freeman.
Pseudo-intellectual, Window Face, Clark Kent, Naughty Librarian. Oh, not saying that one. Ned Flanders, Dorks, Specs Appeal. But Millhouse. Okay, we'll end with Millhouse. And maybe Poindexter. We're calling it.
Everything's coming up, Millhouse.
Everything's coming up, Millhouse. Fartso. Yeah, these are.
What was it?
Fartso. What does that have to do with glasses? Oh, I think we're done. I think it's over.